Have you ever wondered where is the cast of National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation 1989? In this video, you will see how have the actors of the movie National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation changed. You will know their real names and age. I will show you how they looked then, in 1989, and what's with them now, in 2025. Okay, let's go. John Randolph as Clark Griswold Sr. Born June 1, 1915. A veteran star, John Randolph came to National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation after decades in the industry. His pre-Clark Griswold Sr. films include Seconds, 1966, Serpico, 1973, King Kong, 1976, and Prizzi's Honor, 1985. He also made small screen appearances on the likes of Hawaii 5-0 Bonanza, Columbo, Kojak, Dallas, and Matlock. Randolph continued to act well into his 80s. He died at the age of 88 in 2004. Doris Roberts as Frances Smith. Born November 4, 1925. Appearing opposite E.G. Marshall, Doris Roberts played Ellen's mother. Frances, the famed actress, had more than 3 decades of Hollywood experience under her belt when she took on the role. Boasting credits for 1967's Barefoot in the Park, 1974's The Taking of Pelham 123, 1979's The Rose, and the 80s series Remington Steele. She also picked up an Emmy nomination for her performance on Perfect Strangers and one for Saint Elsewhere. Roberts' most famous role began in the mid-90s, when she debuted Marie Barone on Everybody Loves Raymond. The star played Raymond's mother for nearly 10 years and won 4 Emmys for her work. She also made cameos on Murder, She Wrote, Step by Step, The King of Queens, The Middle. In 2016, Roberts died at age 90. William Hickey as Uncle Lewis. Born September 19, 1927. Industry vet William Hickey joined the Christmas Vacation family as Uncle Lewis, the man responsible for the movie's bang-up ending. Hickey came into the role after previously acting alongside Vacation co-stars E.G. Marshall on the 60s series The Defenders and John Randolph in 1985's Prizzi's Honor. Receiving an Oscar nomination for the latter, Hickey went on to appear with Steve Martin, Rick Moranis, and Joan Cusack in 1990's My Blue Heaven. Hickey died at the age of 69 in 1997 from emphysema and bronchitis. John Candy. Born October 31, 1950. John Candy also got his start on the SCTV network. Before appearing as security guard Russ Lasky in National Lampoon's Vacation, the actor then appeared in Home Alone, The Rescuers Down Under, JFK, and Cool Runnings. His last on-screen appearances were in Wagons East and Canadian Bacon. He was meant to voice a character in Disney's animated film, Pocahontas. However, he passed March 4, 1994 at age 43 before he could do the recording, and the character was eventually cut from the film. Randy Quaid as Eddie Johnson. Born October 1, 1950. The older brother to actor Dennis Quaid, Randy Quaid picked up a familial role in Christmas Vacation as Ellen's relative, the famed Cousin Eddie. The gig was hardly his first, as his filmography was filled with movies like The Last Detail, 1973, for which he received an Oscar nomination, Midnight Express, 1978, and The Long Riders, 1980, long before the comedy hit theaters in 1989. Following National Lampoon's Vacation, Christmas Vacation, and Vegas Vacation, Quaid got his own spin-off with the 2003 made-for-TV movie, Christmas Vacation 2, Cousin Eddie's Island Adventure. He continued to act throughout the 2000s, booking parts in The Adventures of Rocky and Bullwinkle, 2000, The Adventures of Pluto Nash, 2002, and Brokeback Mountain, 2005. In later years, however, Quaid has been famous more for his widespread legal troubles than his career. Quaid married his wife, Evie Motolanez, in 1989, the same year as the release of Christmas Vacation. Today he is 75. Juliette Lewis as Audrey Griswold. Born June 21, 1973. Juliette Lewis picked up one of her earliest gigs as daughter Audrey of Christmas Vacation's Griswold family. Following Christmas Vacation, Lewis earned an Oscar nomination for the 1991 movie Cape Fear, one of the holiday comedy's most famous alumni. Lewis has stayed busy, booking movies such as Natural Born Killers, 1994, The Basketball Diaries, 1995, From Dusk Till Dawn, 1996, Old School, 2003, Whip It, 2009, August, Osage County, 2013, and Ma, 2019. She hit the small screen and earned Emmy nominations for Hysterical Blindness in 2003 and Welcome to Chippendales in 2023. Though she is now most known for her turn as Natalie on the critically acclaimed Showtime drama Yellowjackets. Lewis was married to skateboarder Steve Barra from 1999 to 2003. Now she is 52. Johnny Galecki as Rusty Griswold. Born April 30, 1975. With a handful of TV movies to his name. Relative unknown Johnny Galecki picked up a gig as Rusty Griswold, the son to Clark and Ellen. He followed in the footsteps of Anthony Michael Hall and Jason Lively, who played Rusty in National Lampoon's Vacation and National Lampoon's European Vacation, respectively, now best known for his Emmy-nominated role as Leonard Hofstadter on The Big Bang Theory. Galecki filled his resume with TV and film projects in the years between Christmas Vacation and his TVBT debut. The star made appearances on Blossom, American Dreamer, Billy, and Roseanne in the 90s, hitting the big screen in 1997's Suicide Kings and I Know What You Did Last Summer, 2000's Bounce, 2001's Vanilla Sky, 2008's Hancock, and 2019's A Dog's Journey. Galecki has a daughter with his wife, Morgan Galecki, whom he married in 2024. Today he is 50. Diane Ladd as Nora Griswold. Born November 29, 1935. The mother of actress Laura Dern and ex-wife to actor Bruce Dern. Diane Ladd played Nora, Clark's mother, after making her Hollywood debut in the 50s. The star racked up credits with TV appearances on Gunsmoke, Alice, and The Love Boat. She also became a big screen star. After Christmas Vacation, Ladd teamed up with her daughter for 1990's Wild at Heart and 1991's Rambling Rose, for which she earned her second and third Oscar nominations. She went on to make mid-90s appearances on Dr. Quinn, Medicine Woman, Touched by an Angel, and Grace Under Fire, and continued her movie career with Fatherhood, 1993, Primary Colors, 1998, and 28 Days, 2000. She teamed up with her daughter again on the HBO series Enlightened and later for their 2023 joint memoir. Ladd has been married to Robert Hunter since 1999. Today she is 90. E.G. Marshall as Art Smith. June 18, 1914. E.G. Marshall played the father to Ellen, the cranky Art, before his role in the Christmas classic. Marshall was best known for appearances in 1957's 12 Angry Men and on the TV series The Defenders and the Bold Ones, The New Doctors. The longtime actor added to his TV credits with 90s gigs on The Cosby Show, Chicago Hope, and Courthouse. He made his final appearances as Lawrence Preston in the Defenders spin-off TV movies in the late 90s before he died at the age of 84 in 1998. Miriam Flynn as Katherine Johnson. Miriam Flynn was born on the 18th of June 1951 in Cleveland, Ohio, USA. Miriam Flynn dropped in on the Griswolds' Christmas celebrations as Eddie's wife, Katherine. She first played the role in 1983's National Lampoon's Vacation. Flynn expanded her filmography with voice work, lending her vocals to the character Grandma Longneck in various Land Before Time movies, the animated DuckTales and Tasmania series in the late 80s and early 90s, respectively, and to the sheep Ma in 1995's Babe. She also appeared in Waiting for Guffman, 1996, reprised her role as Catherine in Christmas Vacation 2, and starred as Sister Helen on Grounded for Life throughout the 2000s. Today she is 74. Ellen Hamilton Ladson as Ruby Sue. Born July 26, 1980. In her short-lived run as a child star, Ellen Hamilton Ladson was just 9 years old when National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation arrived in theaters. Ladson played Ruby Sue, the daughter of Catherine and Eddie, picking up the role after already debuting in 1987's Fatal Attraction, showing up in a 1987 episode of Family Ties and a 1989 episode of The Equalizer, and appearing in 1988's Mr. North. Following Christmas Vacation, Ladson's acting career all but ended with roles in a short film, a TV episode of ABC After School Special, and an appearance in archive footage in 1997's Boy's Life 2. Ladson and her husband married in 2022 and they share one daughter. Today she is 45. Chevy Chase as Clark Griswold. Born October 8, 1943. Chevy Chase led the Griswold clan as Patriarch Clark, The comedian reprised his role after previously appearing as the father figure in 1983's National Lampoon's Vacation and 1985's National Lampoon's European Vacation, before attempting to get his fictional family in the holiday spirit in Christmas Vacation. Chase also earned credits for Foul Play, 1978, Caddyshack, 1980, and Three Amigos, 1986, and rose to fame with an Emmy-winning gig on Saturday Night Live. He revisited the part in 1997's Vegas Vacation, a 2007 episode of Family Guy, and 2015's Vacation. Chase expanded his resume beyond the famed role, however, hitting the big screen in Snow Day, 2000, Orange County, 2002, Hot Tub Time Machine, 2010, and Zombie Town, 2023. One of Chase's most notable characters, however, was that of Pierce Hawthorne on NBC's Community from 2009 to 2014. Chase has been married to his third wife, Janie Luke, since 1982. The couple has 3 children. Today he is 82. Mae Questel as Aunt Bethany. Born September 13, 1908. Mae Questel appeared opposite Hickey as Lewis' wife, Aunt Bethany. Much of the star's work was vocal in her early career, as she voiced Olive Oyl and Betty Boop. Her other credits before Christmas Vacation include Funny Girl, 1968, Move, 1970, and New York Stories, 1989. National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation was Questel's final feature film credit. She died at the age of 89 in 1998. Julia Louis-Dreyfus as Margot Chester. Born January 13, 1961. 1 year before she began her stint as Seinfeld's Elaine Bennis, Julia Louis-Dreyfus had a standout supporting turn as neighbor Margot in Christmas Vacation. The role marked her 4th big screen appearance, following Troll, Hannah and Her Sisters, and Soul Man in 1986. While the Saturday Night Live alum may still be best known for her role as Elaine, she found continued success in the years since Christmas Vacation. Louis-Dreyfus booked starring TV roles on The New Adventures of Old Christine and Veep, both of which she won Emmys for, and made appearances on Curb Your Enthusiasm and Arrested Development. She has also taken on the role of Valentina Allegra de Fontaine in the Marvel Cinematic Universe and hosts the award-winning podcast Wiser Than Me, on which she interviews notable older women. Today she is 65. Dana Barron. Born April 22, 1966. Dana Barron is most well known for playing the temperamental teenager, Audrey Griswold, in National Lampoon's Vacation. Following her breakout role, she won a Daytime Emmy Award for her part in the CBS after-school special, No Means No, and also had a career in soap operas. Starring in One Life to Live, the actress reprised her role as Audrey in the 2003 TV movie, National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation 2, Cousin Eddie's Island Adventure, and also appeared on Beverly Hills 90,210 and The Magnificent Seven. Barron has one son, Taylor, from her relationship with filmmaker Michael Vickerman. Today she is 59. Anthony Michael Hall. Born April 14, 1968. Anthony Michael Hall starred as Rusty Griswold in National Lampoon's Vacation, before becoming a member of the Brat Pack by starring in 16 Candles, The Breakfast Club, and Weird Science. The actor announced in 2019 he was engaged to actress Lucia Oscarova, with the two tying the knot in 2020. In February 2023, the couple announced they were expecting their first child together. Today he is 57. Beverly D'Angelo as Ellen Griswold. Born November 15, 1951. After making a name for herself with appearances in Annie Hall, 1977, Coal Miner's Daughter, 1980, and Finders Keepers, 1984, Beverly D'Angelo joined National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation as Ellen Griswold. This was her third time playing the wife to Chevy Chase's Clark and the mother of the Griswold family. She expanded her range with American History X, 1998, The House Bunny, 2008, and Violent Night, 2022. She also hit the small screen with roles on Law and Order, Special Victims Unit and Entourage in the 2000s, and Mom in 2015, as well as featured in recurring roles on Shooter, Insatiable, and True Lies. She returned to Law and Order, SVU as a different character in a 2022 episode. From 1997 to 2003, D'Angelo was in a relationship with Al Pacino, with whom she has twin children. Today she is 74.